The following clip you're about to see is a small excerpt taken from my exclusive show on Rumble called Lies You Can Trust. It's fully uncensored because Rumble does freedom of speech. You can check it out live every Tuesday at 1:30 p.m. Central Time. But for now, enjoy this clip.
Ladies and gentlemen, behold what has me excited today. Canada Prime Minister Justin Trudeau is considering resigning. Report. Now, doesn't mean he's resigning, but it kind of suggests he's considering it. Now, some things I'll show you in just a second are showing you that his tyrannical administration, puppet administration of the World Economic Forum, globalist puppets, it's crumbling. And I like it. I'm here for it. I'm here for it 7 days a week, 365. Anytime Justin Trudeau's administration wants to crumble, I'm here for it. I ain't going anywhere. Now let's hit some of the details that hopefully gets us a little more excited. This is reported. It's actually insane. Freeland resigns 2 hours before the full budget was to be presented. Now, apparently the Canada budget is supposed to be presented today in Ottawa, Ottawa is where the trucker convoy rally existed. Trudeau, what did you do to those truckers? We know. So Freeland resigns 2 hours before the full budget was presented, but it gets better. Then the replacement resigns and refuses to take the helm. So the starting quarterback resigns, second string quarterback, then resigns. He's like, I'm not going in the game. Trudeau regime is going down, and it looks like it might be going down today. Canadians out there, and hey, I'm an American, but I care about y'all. You know, you could be the 51st state, according to Trump, so I'm on board. I've always loved Canada, to be honest with you, especially Calgary. Love it up there. But wouldn't it just be a glorious Christmas miracle if this World Economic Forum puppet just resigned in shame, lives out the rest of his communist years going to Taylor Swift concerts and peeing on the toilet, sitting down with his legs crossed? I think that would just be a beautiful Christmas miracle, and it would potentially prove that Santa Claus does indeed exist. But wait, there's more. President Trump gets involved here. So you'll remember President Trump had dinner with Trudeau, Mar-a-Lago, where Trump's like, I'm going to do tariffs on you. And Trudeau's like, I pee sitting down. Trump's like, I'm going to do bigger tariffs on you then. President Donald Trump trolls Governor Trudeau. So I haven't confirmed this on Trump's Truth Social or Twitter. I'm going to take it at face value. The great state of Canada... He calls Canada a state, referencing him making a joke about Canada a couple weeks ago, that it could be the 51st state and Trudeau could be the governor if they don't like our tariffs. The great state of Canada is stunned as the finance minister resigns or was fired from her position by Governor Justin Trudeau. Governor Justin Trudeau. Her behavior was totally toxic and not at all conducive to making deals which are good for the very unhappy citizens of Canada. She will not be missed. So that's vintage Trump right there. I love it. The great state of Canada. Oh, that's number one. That's good. Governor Trudeau. That's two. I love it. The finance minister resigning. Her behavior was totally toxic. I like it. No joke about it. He's just being head on. Very unhappy citizens of Canada. She will not be missed. I'd say that's a 5-star tweet. That's a 5-star tweet. President Trump, we couldn't be prouder to have you as our president. In fact, we're so proud to have you as our president that we assume you're our president right now, even though you're not gonna be for another 33 days. We want you. We want you, President Trump.
We'll get back to the video in a second, but first, here's a random question for you. Have you ever wondered what happened to the legendary Chuck Norris? Well, I recently saw a video he made and I was shocked. Chuck Norris is in his 80s and still active and kicking butt like he's decades younger. What's even more shocking is he's stronger, can work out longer, and still has plenty of energy left over for his grandkids. He did this by making just one change. He says he still feels like he's in his 50s, and in fact, his wife was so impressed by this one thing, she started doing it too. She's never felt better. She says she feels 10 years younger, she's leaner, and has plenty of energy. Now, to unveil the mystery, Chuck Norris made a video that that explains everything. Be sure to watch it by going to chuckdefense.com/JP or click the link in the video description below. Once again, that's chuckdefense.com/JP or click the link in the video description below. You will not believe how simple it is. And hey, just a reminder, the legendary Chuck Norris is a whopping 84 years old, yet has more energy than most 40-year-olds, maybe even including me. And he discovered he can make dramatic changes to his health by focusing on just 3 things that typically sabotage people as they age. Watch Chuck Norris's method by clicking on the link in the description below or go to chuckdefense.com/JP. Now back to our video.
So you might be wondering, why is Trudeau resigning? We just saw his finance minister resigns, the replacement resigns, like Trudeau's government's crumbling. There's reports that he is considering resigning. Now consider this. Why? Trudeau has a 67% disapproval rating. That's over 2/3 of Canadians disapprove of this communist World Economic Forum puppet. 67% disapproval rating. That's a lot. Okay. Like that's huge. If the numbers were flipped, that'd be like, oh, that's still a pretty big disapproval rating, like only 33% disapproval or 33% disapproval. That's, God, I fumble my words. I hate myself. I don't hate myself, but I don't like it when I fumble my words. Anyway, he has a big disapproval rating. But you might say, JP, I've had my head in the sand like an ostrich. Why would anybody disapprove of Justin Trudeau? He looks swell. Did you see him dancing like a teenage girl at the Taylor Swift concert? And boy, he has a peculiar Castro look to him. Huh. Why would anybody disapprove of him? So there's like a 20-second clip of a nice Canadian woman. She was too apologetic while she said this, but directly to his face in a public forum. And you could tell like her voice is shaking. She was a nice Canadian. I dare say a little more fierceness would have been appropriate, but she just summarized it so well, right to his face in public on camera. And I am here for that 7 days a week, 6 days a week, because it's Canada. I'm here for America 7 days a week. This woman says it all in 22 seconds. Forgive the uncrisp footage. This is a Canadian camera. Boy, I'm just doing these little insults to Canadians. I feel passive aggressive towards Trudeau. Any other Canadian, unless you're one of the 33% that supports this monster, all other Canadians, I want you to know I genuinely love you. And I would be proud to have you be a part of the 51st state.
You've sold us out to globalism. Okay. You are not working for Canada. You are working for your globalist partners. I wonder how much they're paying you to betray Canada. What do we do with traitors in Canada, Mr. Trudeau? We used to hang them for treason. And you're doing that very same thing to us now.
Woo! What did we used to do with traitors, treasonists in Canada? We used to hang them. And Mr. Trudeau, that might be Mrs. Trudeau, lady. You didn't ask him his pronouns, and I'm suspicious his are not he, him. But you are doing that to Canada right now. Mr. Trudeau, I'm here for it. Canadians, this might be a good day for you. Please stay tuned because we might have a World Economic Forum puppet toppling over his throne that's constructed out of not even good lies. Not even good narratives. And I would dare say, Canada, y'all deserve to be a free place. This guy's taken your gun rights. He's done vile things with vaccine mandates. The things Trudeau has done to the Freedom Trucker Convoy, freezing bank accounts, confiscating funds, smearing them in the media as white supremacists and Nazis, as he has his people go hang out there with Nazi flags. Trudeau, I would dare say it's time for you to go back to where you came from. Tell Cuba I said hi.